So this little guy right here is the JMGO N1 Ultra, and this is a triple color laser projector that can actually move. So you can actually rotate it 360 degrees left and right, and also 135 degrees up and down. So yes, you can literally point this at the ceiling, and now you can lay in your bed and watch a movie if you wanted to. But that's not even the best part. So yes, JMGO did sponsor this video for me to show you all of these features. And the main thing I like about this is that it is on this gimbal system. So at the bottom, it has this little disc that can spin around to allow you to get that 360 degree movement. But the benefit of just being able to tilt this and stuff is the fact that you can have this projector off center from the wall or the projector screen that you want to use with it. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, if you don't want to have the projector like in the back of the room where people are like walking in front of it all the time, this allows you to place it in a corner or on the side of a couch, and then now it's not going to be interrupted by people. But the best part is that the software will adjust the picture on the screen for that angle that you do have it at. This thing will automatically straighten out the picture and make it seem like it's dead on in front of the wall or the screen, but really it's off to the side. But this works even if you're just trying to put the projector in front of the screen and maybe you're rotating it and you don't have everything lined up perfectly physically. The software will help make up for that. And this includes autofocus too, so you don't have to worry about spinning a dial around and trying to get that focus just right. This will take care of that. But you still have access to manual controls in the software, so you can adjust the keystone, you can adjust the manual focus, and you can adjust just different things about the picture if you want that. But for me, I just want to be able to set this somewhere and allow the projector to do all the work, and this thing can handle that. Now, I've just been using a couple of tables I have laying around here to be able to move this around, but the company does sell like an individual stand for it and also a ceiling mount for it too if you want to put this all the way up out of the way. But you just have a lot of flexibility with this, and it's also pretty easy to use outside as well, because the case that it does come in, as far as like the original packaging, once you take everything out of it, you actually can reuse that as a little portable travel case. Yeah, this projector is pretty good to use outside too, so you can plug this into any power outlet that you might find at a park, or like me, I do have some portable power generators that I can plug this into and then be practically wireless, where I don't have to like worry about an outlet placement, but I can place this practically anywhere outdoors now and be able to take advantage of this projector. But when I was using this in different places, I was curious about just how bright it can get. So this thing can get up to 2200 CVIA lumens, or CVIA lumens, however you want to say it. But all of that terminology to the side, I was able to use this during the daytime when I had some of my blinds open on my windows, or especially when you are using it at night, but you still want to have some lights in your living room on. You can still use this thing and not have a completely dark environment, but of course this thing will definitely shine, get it, shine, if you do have all of the lights off, so you can allow this triple color laser setup to really give you some really good image quality. Now, this self-developed laser system by JMGO does have an official name, and they call it the MALC triple color laser system, and the MALC stands for microstructure adaptive laser control. So it's a very fancy name, but what this means is that this system is going to be working with the color engine that you have on this projector, which can produce 10-bit color depth. So this means 1.7 billion colors you have coming out of this projector, and this can deliver a 4K image up to 60 frames per second, and this will give you a screen between 100 and 150 inches, so it's pretty big. And this does have a 1600:1 high contrast ratio, and you do have a few different picture mode presets to choose from to really get that signature look that you're going for. So you either can go with vivid, standard, movie mode, or also game, office, and also you have a user preset where you can basically customize the colors using some sliders and stuff to really get it to exactly how you want it. So I did make some adjustments myself, but out of the box, the skin tones look really good. The colors were definitely popping, so if you like that very saturated look, you have some options there as far as the picture presets. But if you'd like more of a flatter look, again, you can go with something that's going to be a little bit more neutral. But this basically has something for everyone covered, and this also has gamers covered too. So as far as the latency or the response time when you are using a controller with the gaming system that's hooked up to this, it's around 15 milliseconds. So that's not that bad as far as gaming and being able to game and not worry about pressing the button and having to wait a long time like you have to do with some projectors. This one is actually pretty good. And then also it does do 4K up to 60 frames per second, as I mentioned before, and that 60 frames per second is also for 1080p as well. But this does have two HDMI 2.1 ports on the back, and one of those will be an eARC port, and then to the left and right of those ports you will find a USB type A port on the left, and so you can plug in like a streaming device and have that being powered by that USB port. And then to the right of the HDMI ports, you will find a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. Some other cool features as far as how this handles projecting the image is that this does have auto brightness, so it can detect the ambient light in the room that you're in and automatically adjust the brightness of the picture. And then also this does have obstacle avoidance as well. So if you are placing this on a wall and maybe there's a light switch or something else that's on the wall, it will adjust the picture around that so you don't have part of the image on the light switch and being all distorted and stuff. And then this can fit the screen that it's pointing at. So it'll recognize that projector screen and say, okay, here are the corners and the edges of it. Let me go ahead and fit that image into it directly so you don't have to worry about that. But you can also use digital zoom with this projector. So using the remote control, you can go into the settings and now you can make that picture small and big. And you might want to do that for certain situations. So it's nice to have that control. Oh, and let's talk about the sound quality. So this does have some built-in speakers. And so it does have two 10-watt speakers inside of it for those situations where you might want to use this on the go when you're traveling or outside somewhere and you don't want to bring any extra equipment. The speakers will definitely get the job done. It does have some bass and it does have some clarity when it comes to, you know, the voice when you are listening to people talking in movies and stuff. Now let's talk about this remote control. So it's pretty straightforward. At the top, you will find a microphone button. So this will be able to work with Google Assistant. And then also you have a kind of like a directional pad with a center button there. Then also you have a few buttons to go back to home and also settings and stuff. And so you'll use this remote control to navigate the Android TV 11 software that's on this projector right out of the box. So you have access to a lot of apps like YouTube and also Prime Video and stuff. You have access to a lot of apps in the Play Store that you can download and most of the other popular streaming apps. And so I love this software because it's integrated to everything that I use. I have a YouTube TV subscription, so this thing works perfectly with that. But yeah, you have access to games and stuff that you can use on this projector and it all works pretty smoothly. All right, so what else? Oh, so some of the other little extra features include smart eye detection. So because this is a laser system, you don't want this shining in people's eyes. So if someone does walk in front of it, it will shut down those lasers temporarily for a few seconds. And then after some time, it'll go ahead and turn it back on. And also this does support Wi-Fi 6 and also Bluetooth 5.0. And of course, you can cast things to this projector from your phone if you wanted to. And oh, I like the fact that the power cord actually goes into this little port here on the stand. And then also you do find this power button that's also integrated into the stand and it's pretty sleek. And rounding off this list is the fact that this also does support 3D if you are still a fan of 3D movies like myself. And yeah, I think that's about it. So look, this thing does project a really nice clean image, but the best part is just how usable it is in different situations because of this gimbal and all of these smart features as far as the auto correction and auto placement and all of that good stuff that I talked about before. Now for the latest price of this projector, I'm actually going to point you to JMGO's website. So I'll leave a link down below in the description of this video along with a coupon code to help save you some money. And I know for a fact that they do have a Black Friday sale going on right now at the time of me posting this video. But anyway, just make sure you check out the link down below in the description of the video. But anyway, that's all for me right now. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about this projector. And like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video and I will catch you later. Peace.